tired of reaching into that kitchen drawer to pull out a knife to cut some meat, just to find that all your blades are really dull, constantly having to sharpen them? Bringing you guys something cool today, which is a meat cleaver that me and Dave purchased on Amazon, and I wanted to kind of give you guys some information on how well this thing will cleave some meat. You know what, Dave? I can't do this, man. I can't do it. This is ridiculous. I look ridiculous. I feel ridiculous doing this. I can't do this, man. I know you want to make some money, but this ain't the way to do it. This is crazy. I'm not doing this, Dave. I don't know why you decided or thought this was a good idea. I just don't feel comfortable doing it. I just don't. I don't feel comfortable doing this. I think it's dumb. Dude, you still got the lens cap on. This is probably one of your worst ideas yet. This is ridiculous. I'm going to go outside and figure something else out. I'm out of here, dude. I'm out of here, Dave. I'm out of here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Wes, the Suburban Viking. I am Midgard Axe. Of course, Dave's with us here, trying to get me to film some generic, weird video for this one. I don't know what's going on with him. Anyway, we're getting into this video right now. Kind of crazy, kind of cool, which is a meat cleaver. Me and Dave were searching around on Amazon, and we found a meat cleaver that looks like an axe. And of course, guys, I said, I'm going to buy it. And I didn't want Dave to feel left out, so I bought another one. We got two to toss around, okay? Now, these are meat cleavers. They're not designed for throwing. They don't say anything online about, using them for chopping or anything like that. They are actual meat cleavers. But they look a hell of a lot like axes, so I'm going to throw them and see how well they do. So giving you some information about this meat cleaver here. I'll put it up on the screen now where I found it on Amazon, how much it's going for. It's like $25, I think. And no, this isn't a sponsor, guys. I don't know who they are. Me and Dave were searching the internet and found it. I will tell you guys, if you go in there and look, it says that this thing is made from high carbon steel with a Rockwell hardness of 58, which is pretty cool. I will tell you, this thing does have a little bit of heft behind it, okay? And I weighed it in on my scale, and it came in at 1 pound and 4 ounces. I will tell you, it's going to be similar to the CRKT Jenny Wren, where a lot of your weight is going to be in the handle. We have a very thin meat cleaver head here, okay? But I will tell you, giving it a little bit of a weight test, you can see that a lot of the weight is in the... Shit. Let's try that again. All the weight is in the handle, okay? There goes my toe. So you do have to contend with a lot of the weight being in the handle, just like we did with the Jenny Wren, but I think it's still going to fly pretty well. I'm interested to see how this handle's going to hold up. Okay, let's get into some measurements on this thing. So it is coming in lengthwise at 10 3/4 inches long. The length of the head from the bone crusher part back here where the pole would be to the bit is 4.5 inches, okay? And the bit itself is coming in at, tape measure sliding around everywhere, 5.5. We have a 5.5 inch bit on this. It does come with a sheath with a belt loop on the back here, and then little snaps that snap together. So just like a nylon type sheath that'll probably hold up for a while. The stitching looks pretty nice. A little bit dainty on the clasp that put it together. But it is what it is. I did measure both of these. I weighed both of these, and they're both almost exactly the same. So the consistency, at least out of these two, came in right about exactly the same. So that's pretty cool. You do have little holes up here if you want to hang them with some cord or something. Not bad. Not a bad edge at all. It comes pretty sharp. I could get it sharper, but pretty decent. As far as the edge quality goes and how it was grinded, it's not bad at all. It's very even from the heel all the way up to the toe, but I will tell you guys it does have a very hard point, and I've covered that type of grind before on axes. It's more of like a manufacturer's grind, so your edge don't roll over, but you could get a way better edge on it if you were to reprofile it, and it would probably stick better. However, I will say that with all steel axes and them being so thin, sometimes you can get away with that hard point, but we'll see. We'll see how it works. So overall, I think I got about 50 bucks tied into these meat cleavers. So you're probably asking yourself, and I was wondering, Wes, can you use meat cleavers for axe throwing? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's throw these things. Before I get started in throwing these, I do want to say that this company did not design these to be thrown. I would assume they are not axes or meat cleavers. So we're just testing these out to see how well they do for throwing. Just want to say that first. So let's throw these things. So let's get to throwing. That was pretty cool, guys. I hit the eye on that one. That's the first time I've thrown them. Not bad, not bad. Pretty fun, pretty fun. Let's check them out. If these things are made of high carbon steel, you should be able to throw them. You really should. I will tell you guys, the first thing that I noticed after throwing this a couple times is that the handles are really slick. They probably put some type of coating on it to prevent the water from getting inside there. But man, my hands, it's hot out here. My hands are sweaty a little bit, and they're just kind of slipping out of my hand. I'm having to hold them a little tighter than I'd like. Ooh, they're cool. They're good axes though, or meat cleavers. They're fun. I like being able to over rotate it a little bit, guys. As you can see in the wood round, I over rotated it just a tad, and that bit's still stuck in at the top because of how it's designed, how that bit design is. It's pretty cool. Got a brand new setup in my backyard, and I keep forgetting that the wood round and the big log are behind the main target, so I got to adjust my throw from this one to those two. Keep forgetting, just a hair bit forward when I take my second throw at these two, but not bad. See? And that's why I don't like throwing axes too close together. I try to stack them close. That's pretty damn close. Just a quick tip, if you throw it at two different targets and one target's a little bit farther back than the other one, let me show you something real quick. Okay, what I did there was, instead of worrying about where I'm standing after my first throw and having to get a little closer, I just reset to the original position but took a longer stride. If you take a longer stride, your arm gets closer to the target and you'll be able to hit your second target. So instead of messing around and moving and coming back and I need to take a step forward like this, just adjust your stride for your second throw. If that target's a little bit farther back, you should be good. Okay, let's test these things out for a triple rotation and see how well they do. Yeah! Not bad, guys, not bad at all. The only thing I don't care for is these handles. They're a little too slick. They have some type of coating on them, causing my hand to grip it a little harder than normal, causing my accuracy to be off just a tad. But you know, I'll adjust. Just need to keep throwing them. Yeah, it's just I'm gripping it. Whenever I hit real low like that, I'm gripping it too hard. Moral of the story is that sometimes you have to be able to work with axes and get used to handles. Sometimes you can just pick them up and throw them. Sometimes you have to get used to them. These are kind of funky, so I'm having to kind of adjust a little bit. There we go. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take that. I think I've got enough room, so let's take them back another step. We'll do a 4 rotations on them and see how well they fly from back there. Oh, first one. First one, nailed it. Got sweat going in my eye. Try the second one. I'm going to try to go to the left of that one, see how well it works out. There we go. There we go. Not bad, guys. Not bad. Those are my first throws at 4 rotations. Let's do it again. Don't forget about the wood round. All right, guys. Quadruple. Let's do some more. Oh, that was pretty. That was pretty. Not bad, not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it for 4 rotations. Close enough. I think the heel just nicked the bullseye. Going a little slow. I don't want to break them too fast. Oh, that was a little knob. Popped it back in. Not bad at all. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So what'd you guys think? Neat cleavers for Axethrowing. Let me come around to the back and I'll show you guys the bits. Oh gosh, I love this, guys. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Meat cleavers. Meat cleavers that look like axes that I've taken outside and thrown. Now, guys, I know you're going to say, well, they're high carbon steel. You could cut meat with it and you can throw them. Yeah, I get that, guys, but it's still kind of cool to go online and buy a meat cleaver and take it outside and be able to axe throw with it. The handles held. They held, guys. They held on. They're nice and tight. I will say the wood on it seems to be a little soft. It looks like it's a little soft. And as you guys can see here, when I stuck those two axes real close together, I kind of got this one here. And I'm not going to show you, but you guys probably already saw that I got my hand a little bit when I was taking one of them out. But wow, guys, wow, not bad for $20-some. If you want to get two of them for $50-some, you know, on Amazon you could get them. Not bad. I'm going to throw these in future videos, do real close work with them. Similar to the CRKT Jenny Wren, I will say I like the Jenny Wren better. But man, if you bought two of these, you could do really close work. It'd be fun. You can throw them for distance like I did. I think probably a double rotation in is probably where you should stay with these. They're a lot of fun within there. I did have to adjust my throw just like what I did with the Jenny Wren. Because all the weight's in the handle, when I was throwing for distance, I was kind of putting my hand just like I did with the Jenny Wren. Instead of holding it like this, I had to put my hand, my two fingers underneath the knob, and then put my other two fingers here and kind of flick it out to get an even flick out of my hand. Because, guys, I've said this a million times, whenever you're using a pole heavy axe or a heavy handled axe, your wrist wants to roll when you throw for distance, because you're having to put a lot of the weight in the back of your hand to launch the axe out. And it's real, I mean, just a slight flick, and your axe, as it starts rotating, the slight flick gets worse and worse as it flies through the air. So you really need a true flick for distance. So when I went down here and held it like this, I was able to cleanly snap it out of my hand. So you can do it, but I would recommend double rotation in. Look, I'm sorry we didn't get to do your kitchen promo. I know you wanted to make some money, but you know, that's not how we're going to do it. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I thought it was a fun one, you know, I'm going to throw these in the future. If anything changes with them, if the handles break or anything, I'll let you know. But I will say I was throwing these a bunch off camera too, and they're just holding up. You know, they're high carbon steel. I was just really testing the handles, and the handles are actually pretty decent. So, you know, would I recommend you buying them? I don't know. These two work fine. I've got a sample of two instead of one, and they both performed exactly the same. So you might be okay. You know, I mean, you know, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to waste $20. You know, at least you'll have a nice high carbon steel head that you can redo the handle on. If the handle does break, you can figure something out with it. But not a bad little meat cleaver for axe throwing. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. I had a lot of fun with this one. But until next time, guys, See ya. So what do you think, Dave? Can you use a meat cleaver for axe throwing? Hell yeah, you can. But you know, you can use anything that's shaped like an axe, that's sharp, and throw it and say you can use it for axe throwing. But meat cleavers. I love this shit. What are you saying, Dave? I can't do it? I'd like to see you do something sometime. All right, spinning back, throwing to the wood round. Double or nothing on the bullseye? Double or nothing on the bullseye. You got it. Oh, Dave won this one, guys. You won this one, Dave. Triple or nothing. Triple or nothing, I can do it again. Just do it again. All right. Oh, how you like that? Haha. Yeah, you're gloating over there, aren't you? How about this? Triple or nothing, I can hit the bullseye. You got it. Better pay up. That's bullseye, son. And that's how you ring them in. It hit the bullseye. It's red. It's in the red. Real quick, just add a little bit more. I forgot to tell you guys the bits. They're just as sharp as they were when I first started, so they hold their edge very well. Good axes. Meat cleavers. Use them how you want. I think they're pretty cool. They work for me. I'll keep throwing them. All right, seriously, we're done now. This is over. Video's over. Dave's hungry. Come on, let's go eat. See you guys.